Hi friends, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Stacey Woodworth and I'm really excited to share with you our delicious fall flavors. So I'm gonna let this load up for a second. If you are joining us live, please comment, say hi. You can even tag your ambassador. For those ambassadors that are here, say hello. Excited to do this, excited to share how simple, delicious, and easy it is to cook up some fall flavors. So I am just gonna grab my drink. I gotta grab dessert. I worked ahead a little bit, and I'm gonna show you guys this as we're going along, but tonight's dinner is all about fall flavors. Again, if you are a seasoned Epicure fan, you know we are all about good food real fast. Just taking a couple of ingredients, adding in some Epicure seasoning, and putting together these delicious meals that are family favorites, budget friendly, simple to make, but do not skimp on flavor. So we're gonna jump right in because tonight we have a delicious menu planned with Swedish meatballs on top of the creamy polenta, and I'm going to be making the smart cookies. So I love that so many of you were commenting and guessing what I would be cooking. And I'm gonna share more about Epicure, but the easiest thing to do is to just jump right in. So this is one of our brand new meal solutions. It's called Creamy Polenta. It is like the corn version of mashed potatoes. So this rich, creamy, silky, but it's got notes, it's got cheese in it. So it's just cheesy goodness. Such a fantastic base for a meal like our Swedish meatballs. But you can do it with so many different things. So creamy polenta, I didn't realize was actually like one of those hard things to make traditionally, not with Epicure. So fun fact, just cut your Epicure product on that black label, and that way you don't mess up your recipe, because right on the back is then a recipe. So in our steamer, we're going to put 2 cups of water, which I've already done. We're gonna put a cup of milk. You can do milk of choice, so whatever you prefer to drink, that is totally your choice. So a cup of milk, and here you go. What's so great is so many of our products are this way. You can just use what you've got, use what you love. So a cup of milk, and then the mix. Just that simple. And then all we're going to do is whisk this up. This is our round multi-purpose steamer, and if you have a steamer, I would love for you to share that. I have been reading through these comments. I love what you guys are sharing. This is absolutely, the steamers is our #1 piece of cookware because it's just such a workhorse. It can do everything from creamy polenta to popping popcorn, steaming veggies, chicken fajitas in 6 minutes, a whole bunch of steamed veggies. Like there's just no limit. And then it's this great silicone, so it's super easy cleanup, and it pops right into the dishwasher. So I'm using the round one, but you could use the round or the multi-purpose. That is super popular and the same size. But I just had the round one on the top, so that's what we're going with tonight. So round steamer, lid on, and we're gonna cook this at first for 5 minutes. Then we're gonna take it out, add in a little bit more milk, whisk it again, back it goes. That's gonna be creamy polenta, super fast, super easy, right? So let's pop that into the microwave. I'll be right back. So again, many of you are probably familiar with our multi-purpose steamer. We call it the Purple People Feeder. This is great because the feature that this one has then, again, is the tray. So if you are somebody that you like to cook bacon, if you like to have layered meals, maybe you wanna have some fish steaming on top and you've got some veggies underneath, you can do that with the multi-purpose steamer. It's the only one that comes with the tray. These, we showcase them so often in the microwave, but don't forget, if you've got this, you can also use it if you prefer to bake and you want to bake your brownies, if you want to bake a cake, something like that, you could definitely do this and the silicone is just going to pop right out. Side note, did you know in the microwave though, you could do your brownies in just 4 minutes. So that's my little plug. I love the steamers, and I love just the speed and ease of cooking with them. So since I got that started, and that's the thing that takes the most time, I did want to just highlight the new catalog. So we've been sharing a lot about Epicure. So for those friends that are new in here, please just go back and check. I think it's like 9 posts or something. It's just all about Epicure and our must-haves, just highlighting some different products and solutions, because what we are really passionate about is helping that busy person figure out how to answer the dreaded what's for dinner question. It doesn't have to be something that takes a ton of ingredients. It doesn't have to be super complicated. Frankly, you don't even have to be a good cook. If you can read directions and stir and mix, you are gonna be great. And there's so many amazing, delicious flavors in there, along with so many amazing pantry staples, where Epicure just gives you a healthier alternative, right? So when you are choosing to make a salad dressing or your spaghetti sauce, picking products that are lower in sodium and sugar is just gonna have you making better choices for yours and your family's health. And it's easy. It's so easy with Epicure. We have a whole bunch of pantry staples and we have a whole bunch of other amazing, amazing things. So keep watching in this group. We've been sharing recipes and we're gonna keep that up. I have to get dessert started so it'll come out in time. If you guys are jumping on, say hi, say hello. I am gonna do a giveaway for a Marry Me chicken. I know a lot of you were hoping I was gonna be making that. So if you would like to be entered to win a free Marry Me chicken meal, I'm just gonna randomly draw from somebody who has watched this and commented, whether you've watched it live or replay. So comment Marry Me chicken. Ambassadors, guests, everybody is in this. This is a super fun event. We wanna just say thank you. So Marry Me chicken. That's one of our other amazing new meal solutions. And I'm just gonna send that out. So, okay, you guys, desserts next. We're gonna show you the new amazing smart cookie. So all of Epicure is gluten-free. Everything is peanut-free. We are really we tailor though for those people that are watching allergens, dietary restrictions, or just have sensitivities. And we can really fit into so many different lifestyles, whether that's keto, whether that's vegetarian, plant-based. There is a ton of different products that you can make different ways. I, as someone who is gluten-free, get excited when I can have baking mixes that taste good and are simple. This one is, again, just a couple of staple items that you have, some butter, egg, vanilla. And then it's this great cookie base. It has this taste of caramel. And then you can add in anything, right? You could add in chocolate chips. You could add in nuts. You could add in some ideas on the back. Oatmeal raisin, white chocolate macadamia. I have made these twice with the fantastic cookie bar recipe that's on the website. It is to die for. You do not know that it's gluten-free. Your non-gluten-free friends are not going to know what you're up to. But your friends who have dietary needs are gonna be so grateful. So I mix it up ahead of time because I just like it to sit in the fridge and chill. And I folded in today, I did the oatmeal, cranberries, and white chocolate chips, right? So then I'm just gonna drop this on here and we're gonna pop it into the oven while we put together the rest of dinner. Dessert first, right? So I enjoy the fall. I enjoy like these fall flavors. Don't feel so bad about firing up the oven and doing some baking. I'm dropping these, you guys. I don't know if you can see this. Let me fix this. I'm dropping these right onto our sheet pan and sheet pan liner. This is so perfect because they're just gonna bake and slide right off of there. And I'm gonna go get our polenta. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna get these cookies in, then we're gonna get that polenta out and make meatballs. Let me grab that polenta actually, because it needs to be mixed. So I still have a clean spot. So here's that polenta. And again, just steaming and cooking that in the microwave. We did the first round with the lid on. Now for the rest of it, it's gonna cook with lid off. And now we're just gonna kind of mix this up. Again, the recipe is to now add in 1 more cup of milk and butter. True story. Priorities. The butter, all the butter that I had left went into the cookies. I was not sacrificing cookies for the polenta. So I just want to double check this. This is the great thing. Everything that I need is right here in bold on the back. 1 cup of milk. And again, if you're just joining us, we're making creamy polenta, meatballs, and cookies. The creamy polenta we're doing in the steamer, and you can use milk of choice. So whatever you've got, whatever you love. Just gotta get that whisked up, just mixing that. And then it's gonna go back in 5 minutes, whisk it 5 minutes, and this is done. So this is a creamy polenta. So the traditional recipes, I guess, would have you standing over a stovetop for upwards of 30 minutes. I'm not sure who has time for that, but it's not me. If you do, then you're in the wrong cooking group. I'm gonna pop this back in. That would be a luxury to just have such an abundance of time that you can just be standing over the stovetop. No, thank you. I love the convenience, I love the ease, but I know that I'm not just doing some processed frozen dinner. I can make it just as fast, but it's real ingredients, real food, so good. Look at this, you guys. So many cookies. So many cookies. So these are the Smart cookies. Again, I'd be curious, what would you guys mix into this? Like, it's such a great base. I was thinking of different chips, right? You could mix in the different chips. The cookie bars were really good. I posted that recipe for the brookies where a fellow ambassador dropped cookies like this on top of the fudgy brownie mix. Oh my goodness. Those looked decadent. So a whole bunch of cookies, you guys. So again, this is on that sheet pan and sheet pan liner. These are gonna bake up and they'll slide right off. We're gonna pop these into the oven for just 12 to 15 minutes. We'll split the difference. We'll put it at 13, okay? So I hope everybody can hear me okay. I am seeing no comments tonight. So if there are ambassadors here, just comment and let me know, or answer questions, please. I appreciate you so much. Again, we are here as a part of a team. So you may not be familiar with me, but I'm Stacey Woodworth. I am a wife and mom, and I work full time outside of the home along with sharing Epicure. So I found this company 5 years ago. I have been on a health journey and have been gluten-free. And when a friend said, have you ever heard of this Epicure company? I was immediately sold when they said the never ever list. So clean products with ingredients that are never ever in there, including 100% gluten-free. So that was important for me. But beyond that was knowing that I was feeding my family things that weren't full of food dyes, sodium, sugar, these additives and preservatives, and frankly, the junk. And always when I'm cooking with Epicure, I just have that confidence, like this is good food for my family, right? So I'm really excited about that. But we as a team do these fun events, and this is one that we came together to share the new catalog, new flavors. We are excited. The fall always brings up these times of like comfort food, soups and stews, family gatherings, the holidays and nostalgia, things like that. And Epicure knocked it out of the park again, bringing a bunch of new flavors to the season, and then so many of your returning favorites. So creamy polenta is cooking. Cookies are cooking. Now, I did work ahead a little bit also with meatballs in the spirit of this camera angle tonight. We're gonna do Swedish meatballs. So this is inspired from the famous IKEA meatballs. They sell millions of these a year, millions. but Swedish meatballs. So this is a fantastic meatball and gravy mix all in one. So you get this seasoning package, you get your ground meat of choice. Again, you pick what ground meat you want. Did you want to do this with, the on-pack recipe says ground pork, but you could do ground turkey like I did. You could do plant-based ground meat if you've got that, like whatever you've got, whatever you loved. And then it called for some breadcrumbs. I am choosing to use some of our crispy, crunchy coating. This is a great gluten-free breadcrumb alternative. Fantastic for you families that love to do chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, chicken sandwiches. You can make these crispy chicken fingers in the oven, in the air fryer. So good. Well, I just use that for some breadcrumbs and some of the seasoning into the meatballs. Here is a fun tip. You can make your meatballs and then put them on one of your cookie sheets, or this is the quarter size. Put them on there and freeze them. So a great way to make ahead, right? Like when you're busy, make them ahead, freeze them, and then whoever's home that night, like do you need a couple of people that you're feeding, or you're feeding the whole family, you need all the meatballs, pull them out. I could have cooked these in the steamer, but I tossed them in the saute pan. I got them browned up. I've just pulled them out. And now what we're gonna do is take the rest of this sauce mix. We're gonna add to this, or this seasoning, we're gonna add to it some water, milk, and you have the option of doing soy sauce. And this, we're putting the meatballs back in and it is done. Is that not mind-blowing? So fast. I wish you guys could smell it. So good. And that's our beef on the polenta. So let's check that. So again, not standing over a stove, stirring and babysitting polenta. Also, one of the reasons I love the steamer is not standing over the stovetop. Oh, look at how creamy this is. Not standing over the stovetop babysitting rice. If you have ever boiled rice over, burnt rice, you are my friends, you are my people. I used to do it like pro level, constantly, so frustrated. And then I found cooking rice in here so easy. I'm not standing over the stove. It's perfect every time. And I then cook and then I serve to the table, just like this beautiful purple piece of silicone cookware. Okay, so back to the saute pan. I cooked up the meatballs a minute ago, but what we're gonna do now is just get our sauce, and it really just comes together over the heat. But I'll take it back to the heat here in just a second. But I've got a cup of water, and I think it's a half a cup. Half a cup of milk. Oopsie. Again, use milk of choice, so whatever you've got in your house is totally fine. So many of our products are dairy free, so if that is something that you need, make sure you let your ambassador know. We really love to find those products that are right for you, for your family, for your taste, for your dietary needs. So that pack is so simple. Everything you need is right in that package. You're not going through the pantry, pulling out the pepper, pulling out the Parmesan. What else is in this one? Black pepper, smoked paprika, allspice, nutmeg, onion, parsley, nutritional yeast. Like, open Epicure and make it easy. So I'm just gonna put this gravy, this sauce in here, kind of mix it up. So again, if you're just joining us and you want to get a free Marry Me Chicken, say Marry Me Chicken in the comments. I'm going to take all the names and put them in a prize spinner, and I will draw that prize out on everybody that's in by Sunday night. There's just going to be a free Marry Me Chicken going out to somebody. So just getting that all dissolved in there, you guys. So simple. Add seasoning mix, stir constantly until thick, return meatballs. I mean, anybody can do this. And this is just gonna be such a great comfort meal, right? So tonight I'm serving it over the polenta. This would be great on top of mashed potatoes. You could put it over noodles. You could do it, this would be really great on like a, I know one of the ideas is there's a recipe for like a sub sandwich, right? So if you've got leftovers, again, you can think about cook once, eat twice. So taking these juicy meatballs and having them as a sub sandwich would be really great. So just waiting for that sauce to thicken up, and this will be donezo. So I'm gonna let that thicken up, and I'm just gonna tell you guys a little bit more about Epicure and our solutions, right? So again, we talked a lot about some of our pantry staples. If you are one of the new people, again, you can go back, I've put up some posts, but we really just love to highlight and compare. So one of the products, for example, is like a pantry staple, fajita or taco seasoning. Those would be so great in like a tortilla soup this time of year, or to do sheet pan fajitas, right? And ours is so low or no sodium compared to the grocery store brand. This one is over 3,000 milligrams of sodium in it. Yikes, we will feel that. It's just not good for us. So I love that Epicure makes it super simple. And again, just this robust, never ever list. Just our commitment to good products so that you can make food that is nourishing you well, so that you can live well, right? And again, just so many awesome flavors this season. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to thicken up. I shouldn't have stopped. There we go. Polenta's done. This sauce is starting to thicken. I'll bring it back to the camera once we get this going and get those meatballs back in here. This one's a really pretty one too. You can see just some of those herbs in there. Again, I didn't have to go open all those jars. There we go. So we're gonna drop the meatballs back in, let that all come together, and we're gonna have dinner done so fast. If I hadn't been talking, frankly, you could have done this in less than 20 minutes, and that's really where we shine, are these dinners in less than 20 minutes. Ooh, look at this, you guys, it's so good. I'm just gonna let those meatballs kind of cook in that sauce for a second, right? Let's let that come together. Grab our polenta, and our cookies are almost done too. Look at this, look at this. And again, being in the silicone means nothing is sticking to the sides, right? But it is this just velvety texture. It's like a mashed potato, except it's a corn. And then again, it's got cheese in there. I, again, omitted the butter. You could totally put that in if you want. I know some people also have, they'll put some extra cheese on top or some extra garlic. Like, it's really your meal, so you can have it any way you want. But the polenta is done. I'm actually gonna leave that lid on. It'll stay nice and hot in here, and then we will plate that up and serve my family. A couple of things I wanted to share. So if you are one of the, new here, where do I start? I definitely love the silicone cookware, whether that's a piece of one of the steamers or the sheet pan and liner. Those are such great staples for the fall. The other thing that is so great, my favorite collection, all-time favorite collection, is the 3 weeks of easy dinners. So if you are constantly stressed by the what's for dinner question, you need this. It is a collection of 15 different meal packs. These are best sellers, family favorites, such a variety. It's really a great starter kit with Epicure because you can get so many different meals. Love to have this sticky orange chicken. So better than takeout meals in minutes using your Epicure seasoning. And again, your favorite protein and veggies. So meals like sticky orange chicken, donair, there's mac and cheese, Alfredo, pulled pork, which will feed a crowd out of your crock pot. But this is a fantastic bundle and hands down one of my favorites, because if you're like, but what do I do with it? Again, everything has an on-pack recipe, so it makes it super simple. And there's also a digital meal guide. So you can follow along with the meal guide and the shopping list and make the whole process easier. So that's our 3 weeks of easy dinner collection, and it has the brand new, which one does it have in there? Oh, the brand new beef stroganoff is in this collection. So that meal is delicious. I posted about that the other day, as well as so many other favorites. Ooh, cookies are almost done. Let me show you these meatballs. And again, I cannot see questions or comments at all tonight, you guys. So if you have them, please ask. But look at this. This is gonna be so great. Served over top of that polenta. I think I actually need to get a little bit more heat under it. My meatballs were cooled off, so I think they... Whoop, let's check the cookies. Whoa. Timer off. Oh my goodness. So these are great. I just got them too close together. That's my own fault. But I've got my cookies done. I'm just gonna let them chill on here, and then I'll use the spatula and get those right up. But just wanted to share with you guys some of our favorite fall flavors. So I really want to encourage you, go back to your ambassador. Please share what you are most excited about this fall. What do you have in your pantry that you want to have some help with some fall recipes using it? Or what do you need to get into your kitchen so you're inspired to get back in there? We are on a mission to empower and inspire and just really encourage people with home cooking. And we believe that Epicure can make that so simple. So again, you're invited to check out the website, check out the posts up above. If you haven't already, please comment, "Marry Me Chicken." Sunday night, I'm gonna do a prize draw and just send that out. I also am gonna do the prize draw on the check-in to win post. So please comment on those. There's no purchase necessary. Again, that's just our way of saying thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting your ambassador. Just thank you so much. We are truly so grateful. And then I will also do prize draws for anybody who does shop by Sunday night. Connect with your ambassador, get the link, or connect with your host, get their shopping link, and get your Epicure. You can make dinners and desserts so simple and easy this season with Epicure, and we would love just to help you with that. So if you love this and want to see more of it, make sure you also say, hey, tell me about doing my own Epicure party, because we can help you to do that. Your ambassador can help you with a fun online party like this, or sharing a catalog, or getting together to sample the food. Just there's so many ways that we can share Epicure, and what we want to do is to help more people. We know that that's truly a question that people struggle with, and the frustration and the tension it can create at home. Rather, what we'd love to do is help empower you that you can have these simple, delicious meals and then enjoy more time around the table. Less time cooking, less time cleaning up, because this is all gonna go into the dishwasher, and more time connecting around the table at the end of your busy day. Isn't that what really matters, is spending time around the table? So again, on behalf of the ambassador that invited you here and our incredible team, we are so grateful and so excited to share with you the new season of Epicure, and invite you to stick around. We've got more recipes that we're sharing and just more stuff that we want to share with you. But if you need some Epicure now, please reach out. We'd love to help you, and we're gonna do some fun prize draws for those of you who are shopping, booking your own party, or maybe you saw this and you're like, I wanna know more about doing this. I wanna know more about cooking and sharing with others and earning money while I'm doing it, because we would love to share that with you as well. So have a great night. Thank you so much for being here. I'll plate this up and I'll take some pictures for you guys, okay? Thanks.